is the yellow-faced, I won't butcher the pronunciation, but it will be in the title. I'm just calling it the yellow-faced dial. It's a lovely, lovely watch with a sapphire crystal. I think it's a real eye-catcher. It has this like sunburst yellow dial. Straight into it, so I'm not wasting your time, because a lot of these videos will waste people's time. I have about a 6.5 inch to 7.5 to 7 inch wrist, depending on how hot it is and factors and blah blah blah. And I have a little bit slack, so it moves, and that is what it looks like. It has a very smooth ticking action. It has no bezel. It has the integrated bezel bracelet, which does make it hard to change the bracelet. Basically, you're locked to this bracelet. But I actually think it's a lovely looking bracelet. It is scratched up because I do wear this watch all the time. I like to wear my watches. But I think it's just a lovely little watch. It's such a nice yellow colour. It works well with pretty much anything. You know, you can dress this up or dress this down however you want. It's a very, very nice looking watch. I think it's a 36 or 48 hour power reserve, which basically means once you've stopped moving, it will lose charge. Charge meaning the sort of function of the motor, if you want to call it that, for want of a better word. You can see in there, that's kind of the automatic movement. You can see it just about there spinning round. You can see the movement jangles, and that is how it's working. And I do like the fact it does have this open back. It's a nice little piece to look at. Yellow dial really, really pops, I think. If I put it on wrist again so you know what it looks like, that is what it looks like. You can obviously shove it up a little bit. I like to wear my watch just about here, just above that bone. Not too high, not too low. I think it's just a really, really nice eye-catching piece. That is how it looks. It comes in this box. All Citizen's boxes basically come in something like this. They're either going to come in a sort of one like this with the watch presented kind of like that. That's how my diver came. If you're interested in a review of this red diver, that will be on the channel as well. But the Citizen box sort of came out like this. I do have my spare links in here. I took out about 3 links. It is, if you want to take a look, the NJ0150-81Z Cal 8210, the Citizen watch. One of the cheaper watches I've got. It's one of the cheaper watches that have sort of, I don't know how to word it. It looks more expensive than it is. I personally think anyway. So that is how it looks on the wrist. I think it looks pretty nice anyway. So yeah, there's not too much to talk about. It's not a fancy watch feature. It just has lovely sweeping sort of motion hand dial. It has the date there with a little magnifier, which is really handy. Obviously, no bezel or anything like that. It does have this bracelet, which means you'd have to make a custom one because only this bit's coming out. But honestly, the bracelet looks lovely. Again, you can change the date individually all the time. And yes, sometimes if you haven't worn it for a few days, it is going to need winding. There's only one complaint I have with this watch, if I want to give it a complaint to be completely fair and honest, is the crown is in a nice position there, but it's very small. So if you try to wind the crown to, again, when it's run out of reserve and you need to wind it, it's just a bit awkward. But I know people have like automatic winding boxes and all that kind of stuff. So that is the Citizen Yellowface watch, if anyone is interested in it. Thank you very much. Links will be in the description. There'll be affiliate links if you want to support me, or leave a comment and a like. Again, if you want to check out the diver review, that will be on the channel as well. Thank you very much.